Hey Chicken Nugget, we're going to do something so cool today. Today, we are going to learn about how the different densities of water can affect how it mixes together, especially in the Black Sea. Have you heard of the Black Sea?
There are many interesting and scary facts about the Black Sea, but the most interesting fact is that the Black Sea is unlike most large bodies of water. Most bodies of water have different layers that mix together, except for in the Black Sea, the layers don't mix, so the oxygen in the shallow parts of the water never reaches the deepest parts of the water.
Yeah, so what's cool about the Black Sea is that there's different layers of water and they don't mix together. And today we're going to see how that's possible. For today's experiment, we need quite a few materials. We need measuring cups, 3 or 4 if you have them, a big plastic container about the size of a shoebox, but it needs to be see-through because that's important. You need food coloring, salt, cold water, hot water, and room temperature water, and then a plastic spoon for mixing. So go ahead and go get those materials and we can do this together. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is to make my water solutions. My first solution is going to be my salty mix. I have about 100 milliliters of room temperature water in here, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of salt. And a drop of green dye. And then we're going to mix this up very good. So my salty mix is green. My next solution is my cold mixture. Again, I have about 100 milliliters of water, but this time it's cold. And I'm going to add some blue dye. And we're going to mix that up nice. And my last solution is my hot solution, and we are going to make this one red. And so I have about 100 milliliters of green salty water that's room temperature, red hot water, and cold blue water. We have our clear bucket propped up on a book at an angle, and we're going to add about 800 milliliters of room temperature water. Now, before I start adding the solutions we made, I want you to guess what you think is going to happen. The first solution I'm going to add is my hot red water, and I'm going to pour very, very slowly at the top. The next mixture I'm going to add is my green salty water. I am going to give it one good stir before we pour again. And we're going to pour this the exact same way we poured the red water. Very slowly and at the top of the box. The last solution we're going to add is our blue cold water. Alright, I want you to describe the differences in the different layers and not just their colors. What was different about the water that we added to the tub? And I want you to think, if we were to add a layer between the blue and the green water, what should that water be like? What should the temperature be like? How much salt should be in it? Do you think we could add another layer? I want you to try that one at home.